All right, chapter 2, Dragon Breath. Jack took Tashi outside to the peppercorn tree. They climbed up to Jack's special branch, and when they were sitting comfortably, Jack said, "Did you really meet a dragon?" "Yes," said Tashi. "It was like this. One day, Grandmother asked me to go to the river to catch some fish for dinner. Was this in your old country?" asked Jack. "Of course," said Tashi. "Grandmother doesn't believe in travel. Anyway, before I set off, Grandmother warned me. 'Whatever you do, Tashi,' she said, 'don't go near the steep, crumbly bank at the bend of the river. The edge could give way, and you could fall in. And,' she added, 'keep your eyes open for dragons.'" "Dragons?" said Jack. "What do you do if you meet a dragon?" "Well, it was like this," said Tashi. "I walked across the field to the river, and I caught 5 fish for dinner. I was just putting them into a couple of buckets of water to keep them fresh when I saw a cloud of smoke. It was rising from a cave further up the mountain." "Oh, did you run away home?" asked Jack. "Not me," said Tashi. "I took my buckets and climbed up the mountain, and there, sitting at the mouth of the cave, was the biggest dragon I'd ever seen." "Have you seen many?" asked Jack. "I've seen a few in my time," said Tashi, "but not so close. And this dragon made me very cross." He was chomping away at a crispy, dragon breath roasted pig. "That's my father's pig you're eating," I said. "I don't care," said the dragon. "I needed something to cheer me up." "You can't eat other people's pigs just because you feel like it," I told him. "Yes, I can. That's what dragons do." So I sat down next to him and said, "Why do you need cheering up?" "Because I'm lonely," said the dragon. "There was a time when I had a huge, noisy family. We'd spend the days swooping over the countryside, scaring the villagers out of their wits, stealing pigs and geese and grandfathers, and roasting them with our dragon breath. Then we'd sing and roar all night till the sun came up. Oh, those were the days." The dragon sighed then, and I moved back a bit. "But Mom and Dad grew old and died, and I ate up the rest of my family. So now I'm the only dragon left." He looked straight at me, and his scaly dragon eyes grew slitty and smoky. "A few mouthfuls of little boy might make me feel better," he said. "Oh no," said Jack. "What happened then?" "Well, it was like this. I quickly stood up, ready to run, and the water in my bucket slopped out over the side. 'Look out!' cried the dragon. 'Watch your step! Dragons don't like water, you know. We have to be careful of our fire.'" "Aha," said Jack. "Yes," said Tashi. "That gave me an idea." So I looked him in the eye and said, "You're not the last dragon. Oh, no, you're not. I saw one only this morning down by the river. Come, I'll show you. It's just by the bend." Well, the dragon grew all hot with excitement, and he followed me down the mountain to the bend in the river. And there it was, all steep and crumbly. "He can't be here," said the dragon, looking around. "Dragons don't go into rivers." "This one does," I said. "Just look over the edge and you'll see him." The dragon leaned over and peered down into the water, and he saw another dragon. He breathed a great flaming breath, and the other dragon breathed a great flaming breath. He waved his huge scaly wing, and the other dragon waved his huge scaly wing. Aubrey, what do you think he's seeing right now?
Water?
Water? What's he seeing in the water? Do you see another dragon?
No.
What's he seeing?
Smoke.
Smoke? Do you think he might be seeing his reflection?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just looking at himself, but he thinks it's another dragon. And then the steep, crumbly bank gave way and whoosh! The dragon slid splash into the river. An enormous dragon-shaped cloud of steam rose up from the river, and the water sizzled as the dragon's fire was swallowed up. Hooray! Cried Jack. And then did you run away home? Yes, said Tashi. I certainly did run home because I was late. And sure enough, Grandmother said, well, you took your time catching those fish today, Tashi. So that's the end of the story, said Jack sadly. And now all the village was safe and no one had to worry anymore. Well, it wasn't quite like that, said Tashi. You see, the dragon had just one friend. It was Chintu, the giant, and he was as big as 2 houses put together. Oh, said Jack, and Chintu is for tomorrow, right? Right, said Tashi. We'll read the next one later. Oh, that wasn't the end. And the 2 boys slipped down from the tree and wandered back into the house. Do you see Chintu, Aubrey?
Chintu.
There he is. Dragon. And there's the warlord. All the characters are sticking around, aren't they? All right. See you next time, Will.